Good morning.
Good morning.
So the password worked.
Yes, the password worked.
That was crazy because they changed that on me. I guess it updated. There had been some issues with people, not photo bombing, but video bombing, I guess. People dropping it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. And so my guess is they changed because I was always able to click off of it and not require a password, just
Right.
require the private link. But I guess they said
Right.
you can't do that anymore.
Need a
So
password.
yeah, you got to pick a password. So fortunately, I didn't have to use their password, which was good.
Oh, that's
Yeah, because their password was kind of like when your computer does,
uh
you know,
yeah, like that automatically
totally random.
generated one. Yeah.
So those are kind of interesting. So we're
Yeah.
gonna hang out a minute. I got a whole bunch of emails in the middle of the thing yesterday, so we're gonna see if people can get in.
Right.
I usually try to set up my chat, have things so I can see everything at once. So how do you feel the class is going?
So far so good.
Good.
The video lectures that have been going along with the units have been super, super helpful.
Oh, good.
So when we first started the class, I was worried that I wouldn't still have that kind of classroom learning
Mm-hmm.
kind of going step by step of how to do the problems have been super helpful.
Oh, good. Good. That's really
Yeah.
that's really good for me to know. They are from last semester, so sometimes
Yeah.
there's I worry a little bit about that because I say your quiz is, September 10th.
Right.
And I'm learning how to edit that out.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't tackled them all yet. So, hi, how are you? Can you hear me okay? I know you're on mute, but I just want to make sure you can hear me, Nate. Awesome, awesome. Things going okay? Any questions that I can go ahead and answer for you? Okay. I'm going to wait probably one more minute. I know there was some issues yesterday getting in, so I'll wait just one more minute and then we'll start talking about stuff. So things appear to be going super well. I'm very pleased with people getting all their stuff done. This week is going to be kind of we're taking a semester class in 3 weeks. So every week is probably a little bit crazy. But we have a test tomorrow. And then we'll finish up another unit on Friday. So kind of be thinking about the possibility of taking your next test over the weekend. It's not due until next Monday night. But it's a 3-week course. And so you're looking at, that last week, you've got another test in your final exam. So if you take that test that's due on Monday of next week over the weekend, I think you'll have a little bit more of a cushion just to kind of feel okay about it. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye on the waiting room in case people show up, but I am going to go ahead and share my screen and we'll talk about what today looks like. Okay, so hopefully you are looking at my Canvas page. Hopefully that is what you were looking at. And I just want to make sure if people show up in the waiting room that I see them. So there we go. I got to kind of move everything around so I can see it. You guys have seen this before. This is not new. Make sure this calendar is printed out. Important stuff. We are in chapter 3. Now, hopefully yesterday you completed adding and subtracting and multiplying polynomials. Today you're going to focus on factoring. So yesterday we focused on putting everything together, and today we're going to focus on pulling everything apart. Now, one of the videos that you watch on this is going to really help you determine what simplify means, what solve means, and what factor means. So definitely be sure that you are focusing on that video. We have a quiz today that's over what you did yesterday. It won't have any factoring on it. And then your test is tomorrow. This is the video right here, this Chapter 3, Factoring Part 1. It's going to talk about solve, simplify, and factor. And it's really going to help you see the difference in those three terminologies. So I definitely encourage that right there. Again, this extra practice is not required, but if you're stuck on something, this is a good place to go and look, especially something that says help session. That means I am doing problems. It's just kind of doing problems that you need to see. So it gives you that extra step-by-step stuff. And so that is our stuff inside Canvas. The other thing that I want you to do inside Canvas today is I want you to take a peek at your grades. So your grades have been updated with all of the first unit. So you've got your prep assessment, and then you've got your first unit, which includes tests, homework, and all of that. So take a peek. Make sure I've transferred grades over correctly. I try to be super conscious of that to make sure I transfer grades over. Also, your lowest test grade gets dropped. We have a total of 4 tests in this class, and your lowest one gets dropped. You can't drop your final exam, though. Your final exam is a completely different section. I had a couple of people ask me that last semester, and I'm like, sorry, you still have to take your final exam. If you end up getting behind, okay, the class moves 90 miles an hour, we can work through that. Just be sure to contact me so that we can kind of talk through that. Okay, so let's move over to WebAssign. Got to open the student view to WebAssign. And this is what we're looking at. Factoring Part 1, Factoring Part 2, and there's your quiz with polynomials. The quiz is timed. You've got 60 minutes to do it. I've made adjustments for any students that need that adjustment for their time. Those adjustments have been made, so you're ready to go and take your quiz. My goal is to have your practice test and your test up in the next couple hours. So if you're really ahead, then you can take your test today, but tomorrow is test day. And to be on track is amazing because this class moves so fast. So any questions, anything that you need to talk to me about or anything? Okay, that's all I have. You guys know I'm an email away, and I'm also around in office hours, so don't hesitate to contact me if you need me. Bye, guys. It's good to see you.